Hi guys, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And as you can see by my thumbnail, I wanted to talk about the W7 palette today, Bronze and Highlight, which is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury palette. Now, I like this palette very much, very much. Doing a bit of research, they seem to think this is one of the best ones for being a dupe for that palette. I've never had Charlotte Tilbury, but apparently this is pretty good. And I like the palette. I like the palette very much. But apart from being a dupe, I wanted to speak to you today about the colours of contour. And what I look for, and where I think a lot of mistakes are made. A contour shade to me is not a bronzing shade. Not for my face and my skin, for my complexion. I don't look for a bronzing shade in a contour shade. Although this is called Bronze and Glow, the name is very similar to Charlotte Tilbury, isn't it? Although it's called Bronze and Glow, it is a very good contour shade. And the reason I like it is because it's got absolutely no red in it. If you can see where I've contoured just here, there is no red in it at all. Now I've got blush, I've got highlighter, but the particular contour shade for me is just a contour shade. And that's pretty good for me. That's almost spot on, if not spot on. That's the sort of shades I like. I also like the highlighter because, as you can see, it's a very subtle highlighter. It's not an in-your-face highlighter, which you know I don't like, guys. So yes, this Bronze and Glow palette by W7 is a winner. Whether it's a winner because it's exactly like Charlotte Tilbury's, it looks like it. A lot of the reviews say it, but I'm not sure about the performance. All I can tell you is this performs very well. Now, what do I mean about shades? There's another W7 palette that I've had for a while. We're not talking about the blush or the highlight. We're just talking about the contour. You see there's no red in that? There is no red in it. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but there's absolutely no red in that. This is a bronzer. I would never ever use that as a contour because you can see the pinky reddiness in it. It's very subtle. And I'm not sure if it's coming across exactly the same on camera, but it's very subtle and it's lovely. And I love, this is probably one of my favourite bronzers. But it's not a contour. Contour is just meant to be a shadow. It's supposed to create a shadow here to sculpt the face to look as if when the light hits it, it's doing that contour, exactly what the word says. Now my favourite all-time contour shade is definitely in the contouring palette by Wet n Wild. Absolutely no red in it, although I don't like this highlight. I don't like the highlight in that at all. To me, that's more of a face powder. But the contour shade is spot on. It's exactly right. There's no red in it. Because if you look at contours, if you look at hollows of our cheeks or that, can you see the difference how much? You can see now the pink in one to the other, can't you? So this is a bronzer, it's sold as a bronzer, and this is the contour palette. So that's on par, but that is a little pinkier, but not that kind of pink. Do you know? It's a little warmer, a little pinkier, but not, it's still a very good contour shade. It hasn't got that red in it. And if you can see where it's contouring my face here, it's, to me, it's really, really good. Well, it's not quite to that level because this is just life. For me, and I'm only talking about personal favourite, you know, because everybody's got different. Some people might absolutely love, you know, putting a bronze around here and they look fantastic. And as I always say, it's just my opinion for my face, what works for me and what I really like. But I definitely say no red in a contour at all. So as far as placement goes, I'll just show you where I put mine and I'll be back again. Okay, so we are about to put the contour on. Now, where to place contour? We all know what contour, as I said, is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a shadow. So if you look at our own face, if you look at my face, all I've got on is my base. So I've got my foundation on, I've got a finishing powder on, and that's it. I've put a bit of setting spray on. But if you look at my face naturally, so there's nothing shaping it as yet. You can see, you see that? That's my hair. Can you see there's a natural in there? That's the natural contour of my face, there. Now, I had naughtily put on a bit of weight this year, and it's coming off next year, I promise you, because it's just, I'm just not comfortable. But anyway, that's another story. So my face is filled out slightly. Normally, when I've not got weight on, this contour here will go in a lot more and shape my face a lot more. Not to the point of being too drawn. You don't want that either, because that too drawn, too much of it is not a good look either. But at the moment, I just need that little bit defining a little bit more. So what I start with is a brush like this that's completely flat. This was, I got this brush in some friends' mail and I was so pleased with it because for this, it's ideal. So, look to where my contour would be and we want to come just like this. Just down there. Just exactly where the shadow naturally is anyway. And then I get a flat kabuki kind of brush. And I go up towards my temple there, down, maybe slightly round. Up. So that's the idea, just to put that shadow so that your face is in just a little bit more than there. Now, obviously, the other makeup enhances this. So you would put on, I will put on a blush and a highlight, which gives the overall sculpting the shape of the face. But you definitely don't want it red. And you definitely don't want it shimmery. You want that kind of earthy tone. I'm doing a little more than probably I would normal, just to kind of show you. Okay, so that's where your contour goes. So I'm going to finish my makeup off and I'll be back with you. Okay guys, so that's where it goes, just here for me. If you bronze, you can do it round here, here. You know, a lot of people a bit under here. You can contour here. Contour down the sides of your nose. But contour, if it's contouring, I would say look for something without any pink or red in it at all. Go for that very natural tone. For me, if you've got my colouring, and I've gone a little bit darker again. Can you see that, guys? I don't know if that's showing up. It's just one shade darker, but it's a lot warmer and I'm liking it a lot better. So, hope you enjoyed that, guys. I will be back with you again on Tuesday. We're heading up for Christmas videos now, thinking about what I'm going to do, what I want to make for you and show you. I will do what I did last year and I believe the year before. I did a week before Christmas where I film every day and I have a different content creator with me every day. So I'm very, very lucky and very privileged to be joined by some ladies again this year that have joined me for the 5 days. But we won't. I'm not telling you they are till till nearer the time. But yeah, I'm very, very fortunate that, you know, that my friends have accepted to do this with me. So it's going to be a get ready with me every day and with a different friend. So I will see you again on Tuesday. You take care of yourselves. Have an awesome weekend and I love you all. Bye.